Hello, Monsters of Man here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Part 6 of my Knights of Caledor campaign with Prince Imrik, where last time we secured even more. I mean, we're doing very well, surprisingly well. I thought this would be a lot harder. I thought, you know, by turn 100 we may have secured the entire... But I'm like 30... well, right, 20... No, 30... Maths. 30 turns ahead of schedule on what I thought we would be. And that was my optimistic expectation. So we're doing very, very well for ourselves here. Very exciting stuff. So what we need to do is build the Lithomir Smith. Now, I also want to try and upgrade Caledor to level 4. Partly so I can get defences. Partly so that we can get the next rank of this, which will reduce upkeep across the board by 10%, which would be good, because of course that means more money for us. And now we could head north. There's more rats in the mountains over here. There's also greenskins to the south. I wonder if the dwarves will be able to deal with that themselves, though. They do have some issues with the red fangs, by Gorfang Rotgut. And I suspect that they're pretty much just buying themselves a little bit more time, because I think the dwarves should be able to squash that as soon as they catch up to them. So, I need an archivist. What the fuck's that? Is that this? An archive? Yes. I need one of these. So I need a rank 3 city. One which... now... yes. Now, extra growth is nice, don't get me wrong, but... how much growth do we have here? 12 turns. Oof. I might leave that. I could knock down the... I don't need defences, do I? Who needs defences? Not I! On the other hand, we're upgrading this, and then I'll have 2 more, so fuck it. We'll keep that. Because I feel like I would regret my life choices. We're going to bring Norsca down here, because she... hello.
Mage of the White calling forth, Shyish.
Alright, well... still got you a little bit of experience, so good job. Let's cleanse corruption, because we've probably got a little bit more Skaven corruption in this region. Yes. And also we got Rimmer, who is surprisingly adept. I just did. You're surprisingly adept. I wasn't expecting it, but there we go. And we've got lots of greenskin tribes, sort of like in the Badlands. It's quite interesting, actually, because it's like a little hodgepodge of greenskin tribes, which is, I think, a little bit more interesting than when you just have a big block of fucking Grimgore. So there's just little... now, obviously, they're not going to do very well against the dwarves, because the dwarves are united, well, ish. And also, you know, ridiculously good economy and so on and so forth. And I actually did mean to get a mod that allowed me to change the capital. And I forgot to do that. I don't know if it would be would it work retrospectively anyway? Maybe? I don't know. Might be worth... I don't want to break the campaign, that's the only thing, because I have broken it before by trying to introduce mods, and then it break. I mean, it should be fine. Probably. It's probably fine. Oh, look at all this experience! Holy shit, we've got another Elven Embassy, more Ferrero Rocher. I think we're going to go north. It's going to be slow going, though, because we're in the mountains. So we're just going to have to live with that, unfortunately. What do I want? Replenish troops would be useful, so let's grab that one. And you're going to go over here. Yep, there's more greenskins there. Just need to keep in mind that they are out there. We're not currently at war with them, which is just as well. I kind of want a little bit more public order would be nice, actually. I mean, the public order here is not particularly great. So let's get the promenade. And... I mean, we don't need defences there, probably, but we might do. So I will get the defences there just to be on the safe side. Just in case. Indeed. Now.
All here are honoured dwarf.
Well, thank you very much. Now, we could trade with Karak Azul, but I don't think we want to. I think getting that trade mod would... because we could still trade with the dwarves because they've got Barak Var. We'd lose our trade with Sufbar, but... you know, does that really matter?
All powerful. Pish guides me.
I want you to come down here. Because you you upgrade our tax income across the board because you're a fucking legend. But it's with Clan Moors. That's a weird one. That's an odd mix. Because Clan Moors are in the Southlands, and it's of course in Lustria. Which is that's very strange. Oh, look at all this influence. I'm fucking loaded with influence.
Prince of Caledor.
I'm so influential.
Be ready for anything.
Now, there could be rats there. There could be.
There will be carnage.
I mean, you're just securing influence. You're literally swanning in and handing out Ferrero Rocher. I mean, that might be carnage in your books, but I think in everyone else's books it wouldn't be considered carnage. Unless you're doing it wrong. Are you doing it wrong, Rimmer? Turn up, there's just bodies everywhere. Rimmer, you've done it wrong again, haven't you? I mean, hand out the Ferrero Rocher. Don't bludgeon everyone to death with the silver platter. They are on. Now, as soon as I get the... I could do this one. Because this gives more... To be honest, I don't need that at the moment, though. And I'd forgotten you get a powerful magical item when you do that. And I do love powerful magical items. Because I love upgrading my boys. Oh, it's so good. Michaela Strachan can be immortal, so she can never leave us. Huzzah. We have plenty of money. We could go for the harbour here. Let's do that. Because that's more money, isn't it? And Rimmer, good job. You can assault units. I might give you a horse one of these days, if you're lucky and good. Age of Discovery. All major port owners. I don't have a major port. Also, I don't think that event works in Mortal Empires.
The oath. I decree death.
Oh, there's ratty boys. Now, is it a settlement battle? It's just a settlement. Well, I mean, I know it's a settlement battle. Does it have walls or not? It does not have walls.
Summary execution.
Still, that's a lot of nasty weapon teams there. I mean, it should be fine, but still, that's, you know...
These fools have no chance.
Another really nasty army from these what is it with these mountain Skaven? Clan Rittis and Clan Richter's clan nest are... They seem to be some of the nastiest Skaven on the map, and I can only feel like it's because there's like a little concentration of them in this area.
Out of the shores we come.
And it's the one, because like normally Skaven clans are literally in the middle of, like, surrounded by people who are going to hate them. Which is normally why they don't last very long. They're getting attacked in the back. That's fine. So they've got some nasty units. Deathglow Bombardiers, all that kind of stuff. We are flanking with our Dragon Princes and our War Kitties. So that should be okay. Here we go, charging in. One unit's going to hit the Clan Rats. One unit peeling off to go and help the front line. Meanwhile, the War Kitties safe behind those units. Uh-oh. These Deathglow Bombardiers are awfully close. Looks like the enemy Warlock Engineer is running away. And, yeah, lots of archer fire chasing off those Storm Vermin as our dragons land. Uh-oh. No! No! Oh, fuck! It's gonna... Oh, Jesus Christ! That's why you don't let Deathglow Bombardiers get anywhere near your units. Yes, concentrate fire on them. Knock them out. Meanwhile, Dragon Princes are engaged the Storm Vermin on the flanks, and the War Lions are chasing down those Night Runners and dealing with them before they can then come back round and help out with units in the centre. Now, poor old Puff is surrounded by Storm Vermin, and he is losing health very rapidly. He doesn't have a huge amount of armour, and of course being attacked from the rear means that, yeah, this is not a good position for him to be in. And he's losing health very, very quickly. The Dragon Princes are now just mopping up. A few units on the left flank there still. Oh god, Puff. Puff, no. Puff, get the fuck out of there, mate. Can't help feel Imrik just incinerated Puff a little bit. Uh-oh. Someone help him. Okay, the Storm Vermin are running away. Puff is safe-ish. If you could stop shooting him with arrows, that would be grand. See the War Lions in the background there, just mopping up those Knight Runners. They are very good at that job. I love the Dragon Prince and War Lion combo, because the War Lions can stick behind the Dragon Princes to start off with. Because the War Lions will get like annihilated. They don't have very much health, very much armor. But safe behind the Dragon Princes, they can then peel off and either help the Dragon Princes by charging the units that are engaged in the rear, or alternatively just mop up the skirmishing units. Well, it's a little bit close there with Puff. He's fine though. Just a few catastrophic injuries. He'll be alright. Walk it off. Or flap it off. Probably. Right, let's knock down that because we don't need it. Well, on the other hand, actually, let's think about this. Because I have been thinking I should get rid of my spearmen because they're basically Lothern Sea Guard without bows. Which, you know, not the best. We could actually get we could get an equal bolt thrower, but we don't. Do I? Oh, now I could get rid of the. I could get rid of the Hawkeyes because they've got slight. I mean, the Lothern Sea Guard has slightly less range, but it's only very slight, and the missile damage is fairly comparable. So I could exchange them for some bolt throwers. And maybe get rid of you.
Strategy beyond compare.
And get something a little bit fruity. Like more War Lions, more War Kitties. Because, you know, do love the War Kitties. Not even gonna... I'm gonna apologise for it. Fucking amazing. Ashen Fields would give us a little bit of extra, I guess, fire resistance. That gives armour for everyone. That is quite nice. Dragon Pact does give us piercing bolts of burning, though, which is, I mean, you know, too good not to have. So let's grab that. Okay, we'll be good in 2 turns. What I might do then is his quest battle, because we've got that raring to go. It would be quite nice. Do you just have the one? You just have the one. I thought you got a lance. Oh, you do have a star lance. You just start with it. That's why. That's why. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure he had a lance or something, didn't he? Yep, he does. He does have a big old burning, big old thin burning lance, like the anti-chode. Okay, you come over here to increase the money, even though it's not the best money we're getting, but it's, you know, fine. Yeah, you come over here because I want early warning just in case any of these green skins are moving on me, because that'll give me time to build up some semblance of a defense force. Oodles of influence. I can make everyone love me. Okay, you're still stuck for a turn. Are the vampires literally dead? I think they might be. I want to send someone up there just to go and find out what the hell is going on over there. Ostland is strength rank. They've got 17 settlements. What the hell? That's bonkers. Genuinely have no idea what's going on up there. Right, who likes me? Zothwar do.
Honor to your ancestors.
And to yours.
Not by me.
Alright, not gonna do that.
Greetings. You know,
You're not gonna do anything there.
What? By the comet. I trust our dealings will bear fruit. Disagree with that.
Nope. Okay, you're still being absolutely... I don't...
You may look upon me.
Like, my... I don't know. I mean, I would just like more information as to why they don't. Like, it could be that the Golden Order is too far away to worry about doing any deals with me, which is fine. But then the AI sometimes, like, is fucking miles away and will suddenly go, hey, you want a non-aggression pact? For no particular reason. And I would just like a little bit more visibility on what's going on there. Because sometimes it just doesn't feel... You know, I don't know why they don't want a non-aggression pact. And it would be, if I could get that information, it would feel a bit less like they're just being pricks. Like the diplomacy in Total War Warhammer is just that goddamn obnoxious that it's literally a nightmare. I'm really hoping Warhammer 3 just gives that little bit more feedback on why things are happening. I mean, I don't think they have to completely spell it out for you, but just like a little bit of, just like an indication as to why. Something. Anything. Let's go Foseeker.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
Okay, we're gonna just continue to push on, I think. Continue to push on. Public order here is okay. Public order here is not great, but it's you know, it's doable, it's viable. Let's get more growth across the board, because that'll be quite nice. We've got the archivist coming up there. We could get the... I mean, this would give us more Lithomar. Alternative, we could go for a Dragon's Lair. I do like the idea of a drag. Shall we go? I think we're going for a Dragon's Lair. I think that's what we're going to do.
The dragon shall wake.
Indeed, that's the point. That's exactly what I was saying.
Daggers in the dark.
Oh, stab that guy. Good job. Holy shit. Legitimately pretty good. Hi. Why do you come... I mean, where do you start if you're... Because if you're playing as him, he starts in Albion, right? If you're not where the hell do you start? Because I often see you wandering around this area, and I literally have no fucking idea where you come from. Where do you... Where? What? Why? How? I've seen him wandering around the Empire. I'm like, what? At one point, I was playing a campaign, and he had some settlements in the Empire he'd taken over. Don't know why. Just did. Which I guess is fine. You know.
You have use of my power.
No, actually, you're just tax lady. Okay, someone tried to wound LL Cool J, but he was way too cool for it. We've got lethal etiquettes. New training regime for your heroes, teaching them to veil the intent beneath a sheen of civility. There we go.
Strategy beyond compare.
Well, maybe.
Sent forth by Vol. Make haste, Asur!
Hello? Right, you're probably getting your nasty units from the Desolation of Drakkenlore. So if we take that, then you don't have any more nasty units to throw at us, which is my preference. So let's upgrade these food buildings, do something like that to upgrade that one as well. Get extra food coming in. We've got the archive is ready in one turn. I've spent all the money I was going to spend on my dragon den,
You may look upon me.
as is tradition. Let's face it, if I hadn't done that, you'd worry what I'd done with the real monsters abound, wouldn't you? Next turn, we can get a sun dragon. That's going to be bitching.
Always.
Rimmer.
I know the way.
I suspect that the Skull Crag are going to take Spite Peak.
My powers are...
Ah! Hello, Deathmaster Snitch. Also, I recruited Lothern Seagull without shields, didn't I? Oh well.
I'll win. I always do.
Ambush! But fortunately, I mean, we don't have any missile units, except the Lothern Sea Guard, who are, you know, also spearmen. So we have Storm Vermin charging towards us. The Dragon Princes have pushed forwards and are trying to flank around to knock out these weapon team units, who would be quite nasty. The Storm Vermin should be at the... A Lothern Sea Guard should hold against them fairly nicely, and the War Lions are flanking around behind the enemy army. Suddenly the enemy army is like, hang on a second, aren't we the ones supposed to be ambushing? And, well, you think so, wouldn't you? But so far, the only nasty thing in this army is the weapon teams, and our Dragon Princes are running them down. And then we also have the War Kitties now peeling off in different directions and chasing down even more of them. So the weapon teams have been nullified. Got a lovely little burning head there, which has carved its way through storm vermin. And through dragon princes, but the dragon princes weren't as effective as the storm vermin. Our front line is holding. We do have more enemy units coming in from behind, but they're going to take their time to actually reach us. Deathmaster's next could be a problem. He did knock out LL Cool J, but Imrik is made of sterner stuff. Plus he's a fucking dragon, so, you know, what you going to do? Yes, understandably, Deathmaster Snitch not doing particularly well against Imrik. Imrik's quite a scary lad. Puff has arrived as well to lend some assistance. And now we just need to deal with these enemy characters. We've got a couple of chieftains and... No, one chieftain and two... Oh, it's... Look at that, it's Ulysses! Ulysses... Don't want to get demonetized. Because they'll do it. And it's quite annoying. Okay, those characters are out there. It's why I don't put many clips in anymore, because you put a 5-second clip in and your entire video is demonetized. Which isn't the big... Well, it's not demonetized, but it gets monetized by whoever decides to claim it. Which is quite annoying when you've put, you know, hours of work into a video and a 5-second clip is... then shunts all the fucking money to whichever company decided to bloody claim it. No! That's quite a lot of arrows in that war kitty. I'm fairly sure that was a Skaven. I think that Brood Horror just burped over one of our war kitties and literally killed it with a burp. Okay, here come the reinforcements. Very slowly. They do have some Deathglow Bombardiers and some Warplock Giselles and Rattling Guns. But I'm not super worried about it. Mostly because most of the enemy army's dead already. And I'm also going to charge them with the majestic line of Dragon Princes. So many Dragon Princes. Not to mention, of course, the War Kitties now sweeping in to knock out those weapon teams. Oh, they remind me of my Feral Druid. Deathmaster Snitch being defeated at every turn.
Only for service. To let them live is
I'm going to execute them, because I bet that'll cheer up the dwarves a little bit. What's this? Campaign line of sight, ambush defense chance. Oh, that's quite nice. Should definitely go on Imrik. We've got an Undercity under Dringo Crackers over there. Right, okay, well, that's fine. That's probably a Clan Moors one, I would guess. I suppose we can't see it. And yes, they did retake that. Fine. Right, well... likelihood is there won't be much left. Let's grab that. There won't be much left
Witness my stride.
to defend the settle. Oh, okay. There's quite a lot left to defend the settlement. I mean, we're quite good at shooting people, just not very good at... I mean, they do have some... I should have probably hunted down those death globe. I did try to hunt down the death globe bombardiers, but looks like they got away along with the poison whip. That, you know what, they didn't lose as many as I thought they did.
They will know Caledor's name.
I'm a little bit... Well, actually, you know what we could do?
Dragon's rage.
If we attack that army...
Bring them death. Withdraw. The oath.
Then we attack you.
Too foolhardy.
They will rebuild Caledor's forts.
That's the easy way of doing it. That way they come out and die without the walls to defend them, which makes life a lot easier, because this army's not great at actually assaulting cities. Okay, Michaela, you get a Sun Dragon. Good job. And LL Cool J is getting Woundmaker, I believe. Oh god, the map's gone all wonky. I hate it when it does that. That's better.
Imrik.
That's better. Okay, now we need to recruit... Can we recruit the ones with... Oh, we can't recruit them here. I mean, do we need shields, really? Probably not. It's alright. We'll replace them in a bit. It's fine. No rush.
Elven beauty.
Well, I mean, I guess... What's the corruption here like? 38%, dropping by 4%, so I don't have to worry too much about that. What would I like here? Probably defences would probably be a good shout, wouldn't it? And we can probably get rid of the money building, because we probably want something else there, would be my thinking. However, we can now get our Dragon's Lair. And we want the Enchanted Walls. I kind of do. But we probably don't need it right now.
The sea churns.
So let's upgrade you. And how's Caledor getting on? Okay, public order is increasing. That's probably due to the Dubry what's it, because it's dropped down below 25. It will then stabilize around that level anyway. Growth is 7 turns, but we need 4 growth, so we really need more growth buildings in this province, really. I mean, that's only bringing like 400, isn't it? So, you know what? I'm going to knock those down and build growth buildings. Because otherwise, it's going to take fucking ages. Oh, it'll take bloody... Oh, it'll take a bloody age, it will. Now, do we want to keep going north? Or... Also, we lost our trade with the dwarves, didn't we? Because they've been cut off.
Honor to your ancestors.
Alright, you didn't have to be so aggressive with that.
Won't happen.
Trade agreement?
Be gone.
No, okay, well that's fair. That's fair. Why aren't we connected? Oh no, we're not connected anymore because Zufbar, I think, connect through that way. Wait, don't... Oh, because they're taking Black Crag, that's why. Right, yes. Fine. Okay, if they take when they retake Black Crag, then we should be able to trade with them again. It's the problem with land trade, it's a fucking nightmare to deal with. Because sometimes you might go, well, what, these provinces are next to each other, but it's not based on the provinces, it's based on the road connections. But the road connections aren't always obvious. You really need some sort of like overlay to sort of like show you where the trade routes are. Because, I mean, in like, you know, Total War Rome, obviously, the first Rome, it was quite obvious which roads connected to each other, didn't it? Plus you had the little people travelling backwards and forwards. Which is nice. But I guess, you know... Ooh. That's not really going to help us, though. Dragon Spine is quite nice, though. Keep reduction for dragons. Yeah, but for the moment, let's just get a homestead. It's just as good. Honest, it is. It's just as... It's just as good, trust me. Right.
We are ill at ease.
Let's get more growth there. We don't really need the wood. Upgrading that would reduce the upkeep for the Lothern Sea Guards, but seeing as we've only got one army at the moment. And I mean, not really, like I'm not swimming in cash, am I? This army costs more than the income I'm getting. I suppose it's because elves do rely on trade as their economy, and I don't have that.
We will endure.
That's probably what that is. I should do the thing where I untick. Like, I don't get notified about agents that haven't moved. But the problem is, when I do that, I then inevitably forget to tick it for the new agents that I recruit. Because it's back... they do it in a really backwards way, and I don't know why they've done it that way. And I say that every single time I bring it up, but I know for a fact that there's a whole... Like, pretty much everyone else feels the same. Like, they don't understand why it's that way around. And I can't imagine they haven't changed it. I imagine they probably haven't changed it because it's probably harder to change than it looks, would be my guess. I don't 100% know that, but I just get the feeling that they would have fixed that. It would have been an easy fix. It would have been a nice quick win for them.
And what can we do for you on this fine day?
Trade agreement.
Doubtful.
Why? Fuck's sake, why? This is why I like playing the evil races. At least, you know, if you go to a Dark Elf and you can have a trade agreement, they go, no, fuck you. At least you kind of expect it from them. From a Dwarf, you're like, well, you like me, don't you? Yes. Okay, you have trade goods? Yes. I've got trade goods? Yes. Can we trade? Nope.
Honor to your ancestors.
Thanks, Patrick. Okay, I mean, like, very high reliability. They like me. I've got... I mean, maybe it's the grudges. Maybe, you know, trespassers against Kazakarak and... Maybe if I've got any kind of slight against dwarves, they won't give me the trade agreement. Which is fine, because that, you know... I mean, okay, so they says he distrusts dwarves. Okay. It says he holds grudges, which is fine, but if I held it over that and it went, oh, minus 100 likelihood of taking that because holds grudges, I'd be okay, fine. That I can understand why that is then. At the moment, he just comes across as a massive wanker. Can I make anything nice? Because I do have some Lithomir coming in now. Yeah. Blade of Darting Steel. Ooh, what do it takes 100. Oh, that's, you know, Blade of Leaping Gold. Oh, I remember that one. Bow of the Seafarer. If we can get some carved obsidian and some salt, that could be quite nice. What's about armour? Tide Cool. That's a breath ability. Oh, and regeneration. Ooh, Shield of Merwin. And of course, we get the Dragonspine Princes and Trayson Griffin. What are the Dragonspine Princes? I mean, we need Dragonspine for it. Are they just like better Dragon Princes? I guess so. They're just really nice Dragon Princes. Fair enough. What about Arcane? What can we get? Sigil of Asuryan. That's fine. Starwood Staff greatly improve. Oh, hello. Right. Let's do that.
Dragon Prince.
And you can have that one. In fact, I mean, it's not going to be great, but if you're on a dragon, you probably do need some sort of... I quite like... I mean, is that actually that useful? Because it's only used on one unit, isn't it? I don't know if that's actually that useful. That is not that useful on you, so we can replace that with the Trace and Scout, and the Minstrel is only +2 public order, so I'm going to give you the Banner of Rage. Okay, good.
Noble.
Rimmer, do you want to come and assault Shifty?
Must be punished.
Just because that'll maybe like
Your orders?
make the dwarves like me more? Oh, Rimmer. You can go with income from trade, income from ports, that's all regions, income from industry buildings. So, I mean, we're always going to have entertainment buildings, but they don't make much money. Mind you, our money buildings don't make much money, really. So maybe we want to go with this? We don't have a huge number of ports, but better than nothing. Okay, we have military advancements too, and a dragon has been sighted. Whereabouts? Oh, over there.
Caledor's champion.
Do we think we could take on a dragon now? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We give it a shot. What we got? So this is a Norsca Marauder again. So we can get physical resistance, or we can challenge the dragon. Fuck it. I mean, worst case scenario, everyone dies, right?
The ultimate test.
Worst case. And we get a moon-touched spear. That's right, the moon has touched my spear. And... oh... so Imrik gets more... oh, that's nice. And we get physical resistance for 20 turns. And special dragon. Okay, enemy forces are... so, they do have a... fucking frost turkey. Norsca giant, frost worms. That's a lot of nasty shit, really, isn't it? Fine. Okay, I think we're going to do this. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.